All right. Here we'll set up two resources, a Lambda function and then an API gateway endpoint which will invoke that Lambda function. So we'll start with the Lambda, create a function, call it mylambda, and it needs that role we made in a prior step, Lambda VPC, so it can change its VPC and be in the same VPC as a DocumentDB database and communicate. Cool, so here's our function. Do a little test event. Run a test. Flow from Lambda. Cool. Now we'll set up an API gateway. And so we're going to create a new API, a new REST API. We'll call it myAPI. And so the first part in creating an API is you have to create a resource. And we'll just call it myResource. And then each resource needs a method. Here we'll be posting, so we're going to select post. And so we're going to be using the Lambda function. And that Lambda function is called mylambda. And this is worth meditating on for a second, called Lambda proxy integration. And essentially what this does is it lets any posts or any parameters that come through, you can access them on event.body. You can also use query strings and mapping templates to get data through, but if you enable Lambda proxy integration, which is what we're going to do, when you post, you'll get everything on the event.body object. Save. Cool, so we got this API, but we need to deploy it. So go to Actions, Deploy API, New Stage, call it V1. We'll deploy it. And this is actually pretty important. To find the actual URL, it's an easy mistake to make. It's not this root. You have to get down to your resource and actually get the endpoint. So that's what happens when you do a post request. There's post. There we go. Raw. Make sure it's type JSON. This is Postman. You can use anything you want. So that URL, I'll say missing authentication token. What's going on here? You need to find your method, copy it, post, hello from Lambda, and a cool thing to note, and this is a fact we'll take advantage of later, is if the Lambda function is hot, meaning the container that it's in gets recycled between invocations, you can actually persist variables outside the event handler. And what that will let us do is stuff like this. And use it to persist a database connection. So from hello from Lambda, cool. I think that's it.